All right, chat. Let's get this going, shall we? So. All right. Feels good, chat. Feels good. So here's the plan for today. Yeah, take it easy, Zen. Thanks for stopping by. So we're gonna knock out a bunch of side quests, chat. A bunch. And we're gonna knock out some hunts because I missed them. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab every quest, right? And then we're going to focus on doing this one first. Because it looks like it's leading to a fight with a Marlboro. Which I would be very happy to do. Yeah, Sphinxy. Because we spent so much time doing other stuff yesterday, I can dedicate at least like an hour and a half or 2 hours to the side stuff. And it won't really be a problem. You know what I mean?
How are you doing? Here you go.
Okay.
Clean enough?
Okay. I like how the game doesn't add a marker on the map for where the hunt locations are. I like that you have to learn the map a bit. Yeah. So I do like it, Reb. I just I hate that like I forget immediately where it is. Like every time I look at a hunt, I immediately forget, like when I close it, where they're supposed to be. That's why I use chat to cheat. Yeah, because like I immediately forget. Oh, that's not bad, Sphinxy. That's using your smarts.
And not a moment too soon.
What's up, dude?
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient.
My one thing is not lit up, chat. Hold on.
Even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
Me too, Reb. I would have liked it in the journal to help. I mean, I could try to get Taria to rest.
Anything, but I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
All right, Taria, what's going on?
Well, Taria, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work.
It's crazy that they literally turned to stone, right?
I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
Do they look comfortable, Cali? Do they?
Surely.
Maybe.
There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass.
Okay.
Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Oh. Okay, that's fine, right? Killing monsters is something we can easily do. I saw a comment from someone today saying that they thought Final Fantasy 16 quests, most of the side quests lacked emotional impact and oomph, and I was like, really?
And the Lazarus are gone.
They were like, yeah, a lot of them are just like, do this or like drop this off to somebody without much emotion. I'm like, really? Are you actually paying attention to the quest? And like, what's going on? I don't know, it's so weird, man. I think they were comparing, yeah. Well, like I'll be honest, Yusuke, like, one of the first side quests that we did was the quest about feeding the people at the place, right? And they were literally talking about like what it meant to be a bearer and what they had been through and stuff, and like what, like being able to choose like to live on their own decisions and die. I'm like, what? Like, so what are we talking about, right? They're like, yeah, that's why the Witcher quests kind of resonate with me more. I'm like, The Witcher has some amazing side quests, but are we gonna sit here and pretend like all of the Witcher side quests are the Paramounts? You know? They really do, Reb, yeah. I have not done I'll be honest. I haven't done a single side quest where I finished and I was like, why did we do that? What was the point? Like, they just had me go and get, like, just give me 20 copper. Like, what's the point? I have not had a single quest that's done that. Even when I'm rocking Blackthorn or being silly, right? Every quest has had either some emotional impact or world building or lore building and has been actually really awesome. That's why it's just like, it's so weird.
Sid,
I don't know, man. When I see people
the flowers I had you
talk
bring back
about
to the
stuff,
garden?
it's just like, this is so
Vaguely.
weird.
Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom.
Or are you gonna make
I
the
assure you,
plant
is
from Little Shop of
scientifically sound.
Horrors?
I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
But I mean, I'll go get one.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice.
Of course not.
But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
Would you look at that, chat?
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Okay. Da-da-da-da. I mean, that's perfect because I was just looking to beat somebody up. I don't know. Like, to a point, I get it. And I can accept what you guys are saying. I see what Kratos saying. I see what Rep's saying. Kratos saying, he didn't like them at first, but the more he did them, the more they grew on him. Rep saying he's seen a few quests that are a bit basic, but then they build up into a follow-up quest that does have impact. Yeah, like if I accept that, like, maybe a few of the ones early on, right? I can get that. You're like, okay, well, whatever. Like, that's definitely super early on, right? I think we can all agree by like hour 7 or 8 is not the same. So that's why it's so weird when people just like, they'll just say that about the game in general, and I'm like, something's weird, like, what's going on?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right.
What's going on, Goots? Talk to me.
You can tell me.
Oh. There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out.
I believe that. I believe that.
I'd ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Oh, she absolutely would. She absolutely would whip my A.
I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Da-da-da-da. Hey, what's up, Brooke? How you doing? Happy Friday. I'm doing all right. We're just having some fun. Playing some Final Fantasy 16, getting ready to kill. I mean, help people. Oh, yeah, for sure. And then on top of that, early on in the game, we know nothing about the world or characters in the game. You're not going to have massive emotional impact until the player progresses and is more invested. So I guess the question is, how far do people make these complaints actually get in the game? That's a very good point, Reb. You can't actually have emotional impact with the people in the world or the situations until the world is built and you learn. And if you're not doing any of the side quests that are actually building, showing you what some of the people are going through, showing what their hopes are, their dreams are, their aspirations, if you don't actually do any of that, then yeah, nothing's going to resonate with you, right? I think that's a very good point. Because, like, God knows that from the beginning of this game, you resonate with Clive, with Joshua, with Jill, with people like that, but that's because they spend hours kind of building that up, right? To a climax. After that, it's new people that we're getting to know. And I don't know, it's very weird. Like, I just don't get what people want. And when I think about it, like, more and more, what I start to think is that what they want is the end and not the journey, right? Like the more I think about it, because it doesn't make sense. They want something to make their hearts explode immediately without any kind of like work on their part to actually get to that point. Cause like otherwise, like what are we talking about, right? Like you're serving food. Let's just use that quest. 'Cause that's the one. Like you serve food to people like who are bearers who've been mistreated all their lives, pretty much never eaten hot food, and they're talking about what it was like and like what this place is and stuff. If you just ignore that, you don't care, then if there's a quest later about it, then yeah, you'll be like, wow, there's nothing there's nothing in this game that's in. It's like, yeah, of course, because you didn't invest, you didn't do anything. Like they want the final quest in the line without any of the investment into who this person is or what's going on. Or maybe, maybe it's just a simple storytelling thing, right? Maybe they just want, it's like they just want stuff to be boom boom or super bad or super sad, over the top horrible. Every quest is either super over the top horrible or super over the top epic or super over the top, heroic, with no nuance and no build and no grounding. Because otherwise, like, what are they talking about? That's why there had to be so much walking in Fellowship, right? Right, Sneaky? It's the journey, right? It's the journey.
Lady Karen, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at?
Nothing,
Not
ma'am.
once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals
I'm
like
sorry,
a
ma'am.
bloody popoto.
No, I'm sorry.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told.
I'm actually
that
afraid she's gonna hurt us. Chat.
certain rumors have
actually
been
afraid.
circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you?
No, I would never, Lady Karen.
I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Lady
Karen.
Karen. I apologize.
I apologize.
I didn't mean.
It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course.
Oh, chat.
Good day.
Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, sorry, lady. Oh, sorry, Lady Karen. I'm gonna kill Goots. I'm gonna kill him for getting me in trouble. Well, you can go play Ashura's Wrath if you want no time to breathe and a never-ending buildup of absurdity. Correct, Kratos. Correct. Also, what do you think to play when I finish this game? I'm actually not positive. There are a couple. Did my light just go out again? Chat, hold on. Let me look at this god plug. Maybe I have it not plugged in all the way. Yeah, I actually feel bad. I hope she doesn't like beat my A or something. She would be well within her rights to do so. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, sorry about that, chat. Yeah, being super weird. If it happens again, I might have to like move something, but we'll see. Yeah, I feel bad. Let's talk to Goot, you motherfucker.
I spoke
Got me in
with
trouble.
Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. While it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good.
I should kill
I
Goots
knew
right
Nan
here.
wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not.
I'll go hunt down the
People do
person
things
who's
for all
spreading
sorts
it.
of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Fine.
I suppose it is.
Fine, Goots. Fine. Because as much as Lady Karen would have beat my butt just there, she absolutely would have beaten my butt harder if something happened to Goots.
Blasted book. Here, you put
Thank
me
you for
in
the
this
hydrate,
situation,
Cali.
Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword.
Yeah.
You remember Ivan's stew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, despite the look of the thing and that awful stench, people wolf it down.
You don't want me to
So I thought I'd
get
try
more of
making
that.
one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
Here we go.
Had a peek at the book and gave it a go.
That's
but,
true, yeah.
well,
Goose got beef, we all
It
got
wasn't as
beef, yeah.
straightforward as you'd hoped. Yvonne had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
All right.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
Don't I?
Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Do I? Do I have a reputation to uphold? Sounds like the guests are fine eating that horrible stew.
Those imps are going to break that thing. You just watch.
I know Clive does. That's a very good point. That's a very good point.
Let me help.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
Okay.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared.
Do we believe the
which
kids?
almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, they
Perhaps a
definitely
visit
did.
from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Como siempre, sí. Okay. First things first, chat. Let's talk to Sid. Or, Jesus Christ. To Harpocrates.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Yvonne.
Ah, Valicia, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sanbriquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water.
Harpocrates is great.
Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambriquois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
Okay.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them.
I mean, I hope
may
not.
add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other.
It makes sense, yeah.
To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive.
Okay.
And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
I will, good sir. You've been nothing but helpful. Nothing but helpful. Also, Torgal has been enjoying the antelope leg, so Hippocrates is good in my book for that. Now, that being said, We need to talk to the kids. I need to go to my reading table. And then I need to look up where the marble is, and we go. Okay. The entire game so far, I've heard her voice. Oh, you guys are talking about... Is that Charlotte from Plague's Tale? Holy sh... How fares the rest? The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though, chances are we'd still be neck-deep in Akashic, had you not given the Horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all. But if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thin and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, or Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield. The realm has none more worthy than you. Aw, wait. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all to leave to sip our snake's pit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard, we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill's a disservice now, would we? Little boy's such a dick. He's such a tool. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls. We are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippa has taken to seeing... Good Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling. But I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Isabel. Perhaps. Chat. Perhaps. My Lord Marquis, in your absence shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for his grace. Shote. And this one we read already. And then now a quest. Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid. There is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of the manor, to the attending of bandits and back alleys I am sorely ill-equipped. If it pleases you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
I think so.
Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
He's tired? Okay. Smooth like Butler, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to the kids in the atrium. Then we'll swing around, yeah?
He's a surly soaker. Who cares less for us?
Talking about Blackthorn, eh?
Sid, heard you were in Canberra fetching young Ned.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, smooth like Butler. I like it.
What do you reckon?
Aren't you little pieces of shit? Talk to me. You did break it. I knew it.
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
That does sound like her.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Actually very funny.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
All right, let's look at the arm.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Man, stop trying to change the
think
subject, you
about
little
it.
piece of shit.
Now,
Focus.
What do arms do?
That kid's gonna be
things.
trouble. I can already see.
Maybe this arm holds things too.
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
He's like, hey, can you go teach me how to ride right now? I'm like, you mother effer. You're not getting away from this.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
Yeah, you cook in
I
it.
do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers.
Bangers are
These aren't for
sausages,
frying
right?
Bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
Yeah, it's one of the few things I do know of English culture, yes. I only know it from, not only, but I first heard it in Arrested Development when Tobias was pretending to be a British. He was pulling the Miss Doubtfire, right? And he's pretending to basically be Mary Poppins to be around his kid. And he makes breakfast, and he's like, this is what I believe they call a banger in the mouth. And Michael's like, no, they call it a sausage here. And he goes, oh, a sausage in the mouth. And Michael's just like, I'm leaving. So I've always remembered that, obviously.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
Pants!
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
Yeah, this little Jocelyn
I know
is a
what
piece
part's
of shit.
supposed to move and how it's supposed
He's
to
gonna
move.
be trouble.
So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, What do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works.
We look and he made a nuke.
All finished.
I'm like, how did you make a weapon, Clive? Hey, we did it.
We did it.
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are you almost ready?
You're gonna need 20 years.
Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley. I'd say it won't be long at all.
At least 20 to 30 years. We're gonna have to start all over.
It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it? Do you?
They're like, he really is a dumb motherfucker. Look at those kids, chat. Chat, look at those kids. They've lost complete faith in me. No. No, go back.
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
What'd you say to me, you little piece of shit?
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid? Didn't happen to forget anything, did
chat,
you, Sid?
I told you. That little kid, Jocelyn. I'm gonna remember that name. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna remember that name. Jocelyn.
If Amber and the Lazarus...
He's gonna be a problem in the future. Yeah, he sassed the F out of me, dude. Jocelyn. When they tell me that one of the kids has to flunk, I know which one I'm gonna choose. Carrot, the marble, is at the Whispering Waters in Rosaria. Okay. Okay. Whispering Waters in Rosaria. Okay. Let's go turn in. You know what? Actually, let's go do the quest. Because we're going to have to get back here anyway, right? And turn them in. Okay. So first, Rosaria. The Whispering Willows or something. No, not yet. I'm going to do that out here too. I'm basically going to go get her item and bring it back. Because I pretty much grabbed the quest from everybody, so I'm going to actually take care of them and then like come and return them. This way I'm not just like running back and forth. Alright, so we're looking for the Whispering Wendigo or something. There. Oh! I actually chose the right spot for a chance. Okay, change. Okay. Let's go, chat.
Faster.
Yeah, I treat it like an MMO, right? So I don't have to just keep running back and forth and teleporting back and forth. You grab the quest you need, and then you go out and you do them, and then you turn them all in for that good XP. Yeah, it's just like I might not have cared as much, but since I'm streaming,
be safe.
It'll help to just maximize time a little bit. What's up, Carrot Top? Oh my god. That mofo is hungry. Listen, we're fine, Clive. We're fine, Clive. Wow, wild rage immediately? Chat, did this thing think that I couldn't parry it? Did you think I couldn't parry him just because he was charging me? Poor dull creature. Let's go ahead and do 2, right? Woo! All right, let's break them. Let's go. Full power, chat. I'll do it. Giga Flare. Right in that big mouth of yours, bitch. Well done, Torgal. Well done. Not bad. Not bad, chat. This is actually kind of fun. This is actually kind of fun. Yeah, Caulk and Balls was one of my favorites, yeah. Easily. Let's go. Let's go, chat. No Venta Cannon. Beautiful. What's up, bitch? What's up? Chat, this creature doesn't understand, right? Doesn't understand what it's up against. It doesn't understand. It's up against a god. Oh, another one? Wow. Let's finish it, chat. Goodbye, my friend. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. That'll do it. Wow, 10,000 gold. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We got the flower. We got the tendril. Perish.
That was
be forgotten.
Ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Beautiful, chat. Something about a parry is just so satisfying, right? I do love the dodge, and the dodge with the ring is obviously even cooler. But my goodness, like, a parry is just such a wonderful thing. Okay, so let me think about this. So, my uncle's in Martha's Rest. And he wants me to kill, or no, I'm sorry, my uncle's manservant. Let's go talk to him. See what's going on. Dude, I almost said, where's Jill? I almost was like, why is Jill not hanging out with me? And then I remembered that she is still waiting. Oh,
Clive,
Sphinxie, we're gonna
just the
save
man I
her.
was
We're gonna
hoping to
do it.
see.
Oh?
I promise.
And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked?
Of course.
Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood.
F.
Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we
Yeah, I'm
need
not sure
is
what
a
to
new
do.
home for our new arrivals.
Well, wasn't that town that
That's
got
what I was
killed?
hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
Isn't there a town that got wiped out near here?
It's no burden.
I mean, it sucks, but we could use that.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened.
Yeah.
And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids.
Okay.
Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
Oh, trust me.
I do.
Trust me.
Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
I'm not worried.
I know the
Yeah.
men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Yeah, time to kick some ass. That's exactly right. Gladly. All right, Sir Wade.
All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan.
It is so great to see that, like, she's just handing out evictions to everybody. Listen, somebody's got to do it, Yusuke, right? I trust Martha. But I do love how Wade has come so far, right? Like, I legitimately didn't think he was going to get much story outside of, you know, us fighting the Morble together and stuff. He's a good guy.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea.
I'm
I
not
rather fear my
surprised.
men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count.
Oh, that's not too
And
bad.
rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic.
That makes
A small
sense.
force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
I'm fine,
Akashic
trust
are the
me.
bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
We shall go together. There is no right.
King's Fall.
Oh.
Bother.
You know what's funny? Yeah, I completely... I mean, I'm gonna do that quest, obviously. But... I literally came here for the butler. He probably saw me leave. He's like, where is Clive going?
My lord
Sorry.
Marquis.
Sorry
is
about that,
you?
Rutherford.
It
Sorry.
is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
What does he have in mind?
Like quite the undertaking.
Yeah, I mean, if he's gonna save the realm.
Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord.
That's perfect.
I shall pray for your success.
That means we can hook up with Goots and take care of that on the way. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. But in the meantime here, let's help this place out. So Martha isn't stressed more than she needs to be. And then we can get the item for Tarya. We can go meet up with Goots, and then take care of these guys for my uncle, and then circle all the way back to the hideout. Hello, my friends. How's the weather?
You think you can just walk in it? Kill him.
You will leave Eastpool now, or face the consequences.
You guys are too slow. Hurry up. Tag me. Here, I'll just do it too. You. Gotcha. Beautiful. That'll do it.
That's the end of
They're just trying to live. Yeah, but they're like raiding Martha's.
Or maybe not.
Wait, why is there a blob here? Oh!
What's that thing doing?
Why is there a blob here?
Doesn't matter. It goes too.
All right. Chat. All right. it. I'll take it. Let's go. Mr. Blobby is back, yeah. Got it. Okay, good stuff. Come on, Torgal. Do it. Giga Flare. Mr. Blobby, don't come back. Well done, chat. Well done. That's how you deal with Mr. Blobby. Guess one of them was in Leslie, that's possible. We don't know.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
It is really weird that one of those was here, though.
A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
It was Mr. Blobby.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
I would hope so, too. Those things are weird.
Will be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
I was actually not expecting to fight one of those. That was great. A few months later, Jill is like, "Where is Clive? Where is he?"
Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashik in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place.
Indeed.
It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Lady Hannah.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Here, before we go tell her, should we... Yeah, I would say, this is that chest I wanted to open literally ages ago. And I got stopped. The Blight is close to this place, but... maybe with what we've done with the crystals that are here, maybe we've slowed it down a little bit, right? And even if it's just a temporary thing, we can deal with it. We just need a little bit of time to get through this.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done.
Yep, it was no
What's all
problem.
this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up?
You don't even
On
want to
second
know.
thoughts, don't tell me.
Yeah, you don't want to
It'll
know.
only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, The rest is ready to provide it.
Good stuff, chat. Martha's
Martha.
great, right?
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Martha's really great. You need people like that in the world, you know? Yeah, she's great.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I mean, I was
I
just
wasn't
still here.
expecting to be here.
I mean, we were just
But
here.
It seems we still owe you a
Oh, I can turn in this quest
considerable
now.
amount of coin
Nice.
for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Star Ruby, my dear.
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something
Kinda.
like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
Thank you.
I suppose I do.
Thank you. She said we're twice as handsome as Sid, chat. And Martha wouldn't lie to us, you know. She would not lie to us. So it has to be true. Okay. So, that's Dalmas. So that's Goots and everything for that quest. We got the marble tentacle. Tears of Mercy. Where are you? Yeah. Dude, if I'm not mistaken, Lost Wing had even more quests, right? We're not going to actually do all the side quests right now, but we are going to do
you all to a storehouse.
a number of them. For great just... Oh, but yes. Lost Wing, I will absolutely help, though. Oh, wow. Okay. There's a lot here. Because, yeah, they're getting ready to fight.
Leave anything you don't need behind.
This quest line, I am very, very much interested in.
You know what you have to do.
Yeah, Quintain, what's up?
Clive.
Quentin.
I fear that I must bid you farewell.
Wait, are you guys
As
actually
you know,
leaving?
Our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are
Oh,
circling.
let me come with you, bro.
We must strike now.
Let me fight
Before
a
we
judge.
part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lost Wing? Everything you've built.
I built Lost Wing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may.
Come what may.
There are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lost Wing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long.
That's true.
And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I mean, of course, but...
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive.
You sure you don't want me to come with you?
Us. All of us.
Dude, you sure you don't want me to come with you, fam? I'm really worried about him.
Those who cannot join us in the coming fight are gathered at...
I'm like really worried about him.
Gotan's Bales. I would ask
But
that you
I have to trust that he knows what he's doing.
Gotan's
I mean,
Bales, then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them.
I mean, if the judge himself actually shows up, I mean, it could be just like a whatever. But if it actually is like a Final Fantasy judge, I legit don't know if Quentin can handle it. Unless he's been keeping up with his training and stuff. Okay, everybody seems okay.
Everyone, Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his.
Yeah.
If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi!
What?
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
A monster?
They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to
A
them,
monster, you
they're
say?
gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen.
I won't.
Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right.
I'm so curious. What kind of monster? I mean, he could just be in like a
Where
war
is this
panther,
manor?
right?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
I still haven't paid Quentin back for saving my life. So don't let him die. Not yet.
I won't. Torgal, you okay?
Please, Sid, you've got to catch up with him.
The manor's to the east of Lostwing, through the woods. Quentin and the others.
Ambrosio, me here.
Oh, it's all the way over there. Holy okay. All right, chat. They said we gotta hurry. Let's teleport. I'm very curious to see what monsters actually... Oh, maybe it's a god. Maybe it'll give stimulation to my existence. Let's go. Ambrosia?
Come on.
Let's do this thing. Is that a curl?
Time to fight.
Okay. Sorry, Ambrosia. Okay, we gotta keep going. Almost there. Shit, sweet. I chose like the worst path. Okay. Oh, this. Yeah, okay. It was for this quest. Yeah, remember guys, when I came here, I think it was yesterday? And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't mount Ambrosia in here. It was for this quest.
Don't tell me I'm too late.
Oh, frack. Oh, frack. Okay, let's go. Oh, no, dude.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Oh, a mega curl.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Go get it done, Quentin. All right, my friend.
You're no guard dog. It's a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Chat, it's always that final hit I forget. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Eat, Torgal. Nice hit.
This one.
Wow. I'm actually shocked that I got hit by that. I always forget that he doesn't hit after that. That's on me. Do it, Clive. Let's go. Oh, oh, that creature got destroyed. I'm getting a little bit too strong. I know they're like these guys are like level 33. I wish they were like a little bit higher, right? I wish they were a little bit higher.
If only we'd arrived.
But it is what it is. Yeah, that curl got kind of destroyed. But our power has increased. Is it done?
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear.
Jesus.
Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news.
Oh, please don't tell me.
Lostwing. It's been flooded.
Oh, F. Question is, do they mean normal or aether flood, right? Oh, no, dude. But how many? But we got the people out, right?
Lost Wing. My Lost Wing.
And look who's here.
Oh, God.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck.
Yeah.
What if there are still people in there?
Bad Snake, hey!
Don't be a fool.
Quentin, F! Alright, Clive, we gotta get after him, dude.
Damn it.
I know. Okay. Let's deal.
It's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
Make it quick, Torgal. Let's go. Okay. Good job. Oh, we got more, Torgal. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. F. Do it. That guy was trying to get up. Oh. You know, if he hadn't moved, I might not have seen him. That was kind of funny. Beautiful. Beautiful, Torgal.
Get you out of here.
Oh my God, that was so sick. Oh, bro, doing that hit and just seeing that dude's body fly. Oh, that was so awesome. Okay. We gotta get him out of here, dude.
Back to Quentin.
Oh, come on. No, dude.
Quentin, look at me.
He's still okay.
Thank the Founder.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta get him out of here.
Get you out of here.
Oh, Chad, we gotta save him. The good news is that we had all the other people outside of Lost Wing, right? So, some people were saved.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lost Wing
lost?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed and I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quinton. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
Good stuff.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins.
That kid grows up to be Vin Diesel.
We could build towns.
I respect it.
A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quinton we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quinton will suffice. After all, we are family.
Good stuff. That was a nice quest. I was very concerned that it was going to end on a really bad note, you know. And it did kind of end badly, but also
Permit me to
with
withdraw
hope.
my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
You sure about that, dude?
Asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, people say these quests have no emotional depth. These side quests don't matter. At least it didn't end with Mother. That is very true. That is very true. Nice. We have it for our room. Cool. And then Wicked Wheels cooldown reduced by 2.7 seconds. It's not bad. Also, what's up, Eugen? How you doing? Hey, what's up, JD? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to both
They
of
are
you.
right, you know. Lostwing can be rebuilt. It was more than a mere village. More than a staging ground for revenge. It was a vision of how life might be. Of how we who have suffered can come to find family again.
Well said, Quentin. Well said. Okay, so there are a couple other things here. Yeah, Tears of Mercy, right? Can I travel to Lostwing? I mean, yeah, it's Akashic, but that doesn't super affect me. Oh, man. Yeah, I hope nobody tries to come in here, dude. Do I want to go? No, I want to go up, see, Daisy. I feel like some people only played 1 or 2 side quests, didn't bother with the rest. Yeah, I agree. Like, the side quests, we were talking about it earlier in the stream, right? You know, they set up for stuff. They give you some world building, some insight. And as you resonate with the characters, they, you know, open up more and more with their plights. What's going on? It's great. Truly great. Okay. Let's get these items for Tarja.
This is no time to ride.
Sorry, my friends. Just coming through. Oh, nice hit. Little bitch.
To me, boy.
Thank you. Okay. So we just have to kill these smitlings. So be it.
Rudy could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Oh my god, that is going to rock them, dude.
Get him.
Beautiful. Beautiful chat.
Enough.
If anybody, oh my god, the kick. Hey, Chad, if anybody ever tells you that there's no combo-ness to be had outside of cooldowns in this game, they're incorrect.
Hopefully one will be enough.
Hey, what's up? Matt?
Ingredients by now.
I haven't spoken to Ramin in a while. Why? What's up? You trying to get in touch with him? It's been a minute since I spoke to him. Here, give me 1 sec. I think Turco might talk to him, and I can send a message to Turco. Yeah, that is odd. Yeah. Let me send a message to Turco. Give me literally just 1 sec. Okay, yeah, hold on, give me 1 sec. I don't think it'll take that long unless he's working. Oh yeah, no, anytime, dude. Yeah, no, it's just odd. I mean, you know, hopefully just something random, right? Like clicking a wrong button or something weird, but yeah. I totally understand, dude. Yeah. Totally get that. Have you played 16 yet? I feel like it would be relatively up your alley. You know, Eugen, so I have not tried Naraka Playpoint. I wanted to. I downloaded it like a year ago when Max was like streaming it. Cause like I don't super care about like shooter battle royales. Like I much prefer like, you know, melee fighting and stuff with weapons. So it seemed like it would be a game I would love. I just never got a chance to play it. However, since Max is getting his own Naraka character and stuff, I think I might do it. And it's going free to play, right? Yeah. I think no joke, I would love to check it out. I think a couple people in the community tried it and really loved it.
Ghosts at the gates not days ago.
And like they loved it. So I think it might be a good time for us to check it out.
So many.
Maybe I'll check it out like when it actually does hit PS5 and stuff. I've seen that game named 100 times and I have never known what it is. It's basically a soon-to-be free-to-play, but it's like a kind of think Fortnite, but with Ghost of Tsushima visuals, and you're using swords and other weapons rather than guns. And, you know, it looked really fun. Yeah, well, I love Wolong too. Yeah, I saw that Wolong had a crossover as well. Yeah, it just look. I mean, it looks really fun. I know Chucky played it. Maybe when it goes when it goes free to play fully, and when it hits PS5, maybe we'll try it out on stream and see what we think. Because then there'll be more people, right? That could be fun.
Bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
I mean, I usually do.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
might finally be warming to me.
Listen, I am, but listen, I got
Tell Otto
stuff
he
going
can keep his
on.
baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather
Good stuff,
touching,
Clive. Good
isn't
stuff.
it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive.
And
I
IU,
doubt
Isabel.
anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
I didn't know that.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows
Yeah, Sid
in
did so
stoic
much, dude.
silence.
Yeah,
An
for
ill
sure.
habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
But also, again,
What
one of
you
those things
understood
where,
would do it, if he's still with us.
like, one of those things where, again, you know, I had no idea that Otto had a son, but that does kind of make how he acts around Clive and people make a bit more sense, right? Like, obviously he cares about the war effort, he cared about Sid and stuff, but it kind of makes a bit more sense of why he goes so,
In the meadows, then.
why he's so adamant about it, you know? But the side quests have no emotional impact or depth, right? Side quests don't do anything. God. Yeah, exactly, Yua. Seems protective, like he doesn't want to mess up again, and he's just like, he'll do whatever it takes.
What you said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Easy enough to
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even see this wolf get effed. Yeah, right? Yeah, Sphinxy, right? Yeah, just fetch quests. Yeah, Yusuke, that was great. Okay. Let's get these flowers and let's kill a dragon. You know, I still don't know what that is over there, man. I really want to know what that is, dude.
This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with.
Sorry, wasn't paying attention, my friend. Beautiful. Bring him to the ground. Let's go, chat. Got it. Let's do it. And so, I am the god of dragons. What can a dragon hope to do against us, chat? Beautiful. All right. Got that liver and another talon, which I'm sure will come in handy.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were just right over here. Pretty sure oh, nope, I did not see them. They were further up yonder. Oh, I think I see him.
I think that's everything
Nice.
Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Sphinxy, over there. Because I still don't think I know what that is. Right? It's not that citadel. It almost looks like a mother crystal, but I'm guessing it's not. But like, so weird, right? Maybe I'll find out eventually. Yeah, it's a mystery for sure. Yeah. It's possible I'm not supposed to know yet, but it looks like either like another mother crystal, or it looks like something with the blight, right? Like that area looks like it could be blighted. Creepy. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we're not supposed to know yet. I'll keep that in mind for you, chat. Okay. Okay. So we basically did everything here. Let's head back to the hideout and turn in all these quests. DLC! If Yoshi changes his mind, yeah, it could be. I'm not sure they even make calls anymore. I mean, that's a good point. Okay. Yeah, we have like 3 or 4 quests to turn in. Yeah, let's turn them in. The slow plan on Clive. It keeps doing that, Sphinxy. No matter what I do, it keeps happening. So I'm assuming that Clive does it just to be cool, you know?
Good. Still alive, I see. So Lady
Barely.
Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Wow.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Okay. All right. I don't know if we actually have done enough for now to get something new. We have. Since I can remember, I have served none but myself. Turned my back on the world for a handful of silks and a heavy purse. But where has that left me? It's hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are without. Something must change. The change must start with me. Good stuff.
All yours.
Yeah, no risk, no reward or
Come
something.
again.
Let's go
I
listen
may have
to
more
it.
for ya.
I'm sure you will, my dear. First, let's treat the patient.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain. and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless.
Quest dealing with euthanasia.
I wish there was another
right?
way.
But yeah, all the side quests are fetch quests, right? No seriousness or emotional impact.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is...
actual medicine.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change.
It will.
And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Great quest. Great quest, chat. And I mean, she's saved a lot, right, Yua? And because she's helped to save, like, me and Jill, she's saved even more.
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need.
What?
Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
What?
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigo all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much.
Fair enough.
Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
Medicine chest. Does this display in my room? Hold on. It does. Nice. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you. Oh, thank you, Swixie, for reminding me to, telling me to talk to her. Here, I kind of want to go look at it, right? Oh, we have a bunch to turn in. Okay, yeah, we'll look at it after I go loop-de-loo around. We also have to put on that new music to see what it sounds like.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did.
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
I wonder when it
These
happened
grand
that
old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
where American English says herb and UK English says herb. I wonder when that happened and why we changed it.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm.
Okay, that looks kind of
Iran's offered
good,
to make
chat.
sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
It looks kind of good.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Oh, God. Is he dying?
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet
my God.
that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of...
All right,
I
relax.
think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. I reckon you might
It's
be
like
right.
Food Wars, yeah, yeah.
It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Yeah, Tomes is like, I want some. Better make sure he eats it. It is odd to me when I hear it being pronounced as herb, mainly because you don't pronounce herbal as herbal. That's true. Do we? Don't we? Wait. Herbal essence? Yeah, I think we do say herbal. I think we do, yeah, we say like herbal essence. We never say herbal. It's very weird. It's very weird. Don't we? Chat, I haven't said that word in a long time, but don't we say herbal? in like American English? Yeah, I feel like I hear herbal. Yeah. I'm thinking of the commercial. Yeah, we're in Herb Nation. I wish I knew what changed it. Like, what made that happen? All right, here's the new one. Oh, that's a great one, dude. That's pretty good. That is a great one. That is.
Which song should we listen to?
Who's that sulking over there by the lift?
Said her name was Yote. A friend of Sid's, you think?
I should probably say hi to her. Okay, let's go talk to Tombs. Oh, I didn't meet Goots. Oh, God did. Okay, I gotta talk to Lady Karen and then Tombs, and then give him the tentacle. Yes.
Lady Karen.
Oh, yes, the Taco Bell one? Yeah. Okay, Yua. So I didn't get my code either. Chat, for those of you who don't know, DoorDash was doing like some thing to get like a song for Final Fantasy 16 for the orchestron. I didn't get my code, so I contacted DoorDash. And basically they like looked through it, and eventually they were like, you're gonna get it in a few days, and I got it in a few days. So like I just got mine like Wednesday. So You might have to follow up with DoorDash as long as you ordered it through it or whatever, however you did it.
Me, you weren't happy
They
with
should
our
be able to
offer.
help you.
Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the hideaway's coffers.
I'll show
But
you the
those were
song in just one moment.
donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Sounds fair to me. Wouldn't be able to fight her on it if we wanted to.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much.
Do what you need to.
Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Hey, what's up, Chuck? How you doing, bro?
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those.
Ooh,
ledges
enjoy
square.
Dark Souls 3, Ivan. It's an amazing game. I love that game so much.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used.
Yeah.
Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duty.
The rum man, after my own heart.
Long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day.
Oh.
And there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable.
Oh, dude.
The monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt. And I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Nice, we get a scene with Sid. The OGs, chat.
Too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod if ever he should fall.
Good stuff. Yeah, all the OGs, right?
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Aww. Aww.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather Goat were at the helm?
Definitely not.
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
We'll owe everybody if he's in charge.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine.
I'll display it proudly, Otto. But I can't say that I'll use it.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Good stuff, chat. Yeah, these side quests have no emotion, chat. Right? Like people like to say, no emotion, nothing going on. It's amazing, dude. It's amazing. They put so much care into this game, dude. Someone wrote on one of my videos that they were like, since like Final Fantasy 12 or so for them, this game has made them care about characters more than like almost any Final Fantasy in years and years. And I get it. Like, not just the main, like, you know, the main one or two, but it's like, I find myself thinking about or joking about or caring about so many of the characters in this game. You know, the ones we play, the ones who fight with us, but also the people doing things at the hideaway, the people out in the world. Like, there are so many amazing characters with nuance written, living their lives in a world that actually moves and feels like it's lived in, you know? According to Otto, Sid never once washed his goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. I won't have it said that I'm a poor host. Rest in peace, Sid. Yeah, bro. Yeah. The metaphor for, you know, using oil so much and it destroying the environment, right? It's definitely here. Also, what's up, Kellan? How you doing, fam? Happy Friday, dude. So, yeah, I think Final Fantasy 15 at release, I did care about a number of the characters, but it definitely wasn't this strong, right? Like, I absolutely cared for a number of them, but number one, I don't think it was this strong, and two, I did not care nearly as much about random side characters. You know what I mean? Like, I cared about our main boys, I cared about Cindy, I cared about Luna, but like outside of that, right? You know? I love the main crew of Final Fantasy 15, but I care and fear for this world. Yeah, you are. I think I feel the same way. Final Fantasy 15 message was there, but we give it the benefit of the doubt because, you know, development hack. Yeah, it's honestly amazing that 15 came out at release the way it did, given all the development heck it went through for years. For years. One day I do want to actually go and play Royale with all the DLCs, you know, one day. Because at the start, I can understand why that sentiment would hold, but at this point, they're mostly all bangers. Yeah, Hoodie, and like I said, I mean, I kind of believe that the beginning side quests were strong in a different way. But at the very least, I completely agree with you that, like, once you get, like, 7, 8 hours in, 9 hours in my opinion, the side quests, definitely, there's a lot more going on. Right? They've already started to establish who's who and, you know, world building and stuff, and you start to see how people are going. So, like, if you get to, like, the halfway point, or even to this point, and you're like, the side quests in this game are still just fetch quests, not really that important, or that impactful, I think you're just being, either you didn't play them, or they're just being disingenuous. For whatever reason, right? For whatever agenda they might have. Because, I mean, we literally have been playing today, and we've done, like, 5 quests that have all had a lot of resonance. Just, you know. Also, Rudy, you know who I care about? Tara? As is right and good. Cali said, we know who you care about. I care about Tara too. It was funny. I did not think I was gonna care as hard about the characters in 6. Dude. I literally, I'm not even kidding you, I just got slightly emotional thinking about 6. Because I honestly did not think I was gonna care as hard as I did about so many of those characters. It kind of caught me off guard. It was crazy. It was crazy to me. You know? Well, such a thoughtful game. I don't get why people root for things fell.
It was as you thought.
You know.
The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least.
Mitch!
They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
No, we put it mostly back together.
This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
No, that's alright.
There's no need.
Yeah.
Mid seems to have taken the 3 of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, Do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board,
They wanted to use
asked her
her
to oversee
for
the design
war.
of several new war engines. To
Oh.
anyone else, it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who
Yeah.
lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Team Lock. Oh, the Final Fantasy VI Wars echo once again. Yeah, no, 6 was truly amazing.
Let me help. I know my letters. Most of them anyway.
If Mid is teaching my pupils her secrets, I suppose I should brush up on some of them myself.
These skies.
Hey, Hippocrates. I need to fill you in.
To you, my friend.
I think we have a little bit to talk about.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Oh, I was so
If you
close
have
to
a question
6.
for me,
Oh, I was
should
so
be happy to answer
close.
it.
Oh, F you. I was so close.
You're always welcome, Clive.
Oh, your printer went out of black plastic. Oh, exterminarm. It's time for you to grab some more. Yeah, chat, it was crazy. Now, granted, Shadow made me cry at the end of 6. The hardest, but I loved all the characters in Final Fantasy VI. I'm very glad that we got to play that on stream together. You know? I mentioned it when I played Final Fantasy 15. Like, there wasn't, you know, I had like almost nobody to talk about it to, you know? Like, I basically played 15 and was pretty much playing it alone. And it was really nice to be able to play a Final Fantasy again with people.
If it's knowledge you...
Rudy, you know, the game had a lot of heart. And when a game has a lot of heart, it resonates with me and I just go from there, dude. Like regardless of the, you know, when it was made and the graphics, when a lot of care is put into a game, I absolutely can tell. It's just great. It's just great. Shadow Story was so well done. I challenge anyone not to get emotional. Dude, that scene, bro, that final scene, I was fighting to keep my composure, dude. Like, I remember I was like struggling.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Stop flirting with me. I'm busy. Oh, you mean the Marlboro Dendril. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday.
Yeah.
Starting out the weekend right?
It's your problem now.
I thought Chucky, he was hitting on me. What do you want?
Specimen.
That's a pickup line.
The flesh positively throbs with vitality.
Oh, I'm sure it does, my
If I
friend.
can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
I go, what flower are you actually growing here? He goes, Viagra, I think it was called. I'm like, bro. Listen, Rudy, I'm just saying, Rudy, he wouldn't be the first one to hit on Clive. Clive goes, Viagra. I've never heard of such a plant. He was like, oh, it was all
Just
the
as I
rage.
hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil.
Oh, this place
They
looks
bloom
beautiful
with
now.
Unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before?
Yeah.
I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe?
Wow.
Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Thank you. My potion's doing even more? That's great. I'm always down for getting an upgrade. Please, sir, can I have some marble? What did you say? I'd like some marble. You'll grow up to be no good, chat. 10 points to whatever house. What is that from? Somebody, come on now. Come on. Where's that from? You know it. Come on now. I don't know if it's going to be 10 points to Gryffindor. Close, Rob. Close. Home Alone. I did a show for this Viagra plant. Everybody was in standing ovation. As they should be. Come on, there has to be somebody who knows that reference. Please, sir, can I have some more? I mean, it's an old Boys in the Hood, Waterboy. I'm impressed with these answers. I'm very impressed. Thank you, Sphinxy. Yes, yes, this is yes. Oliver Twist. A legendary book. You have I'm too old? That is also fair. No, that is also fair. You have obtained a file of invigorated Morgan beer extract, further increasing the potency of your consumables. Potions and high potions restore even more. Strength, stone skin, and lion last even longer.
Allow me to thank you again, Master Sid. I do believe you have quite a knack for this sort of work.
Chad, look at our garden.
Should you ever grow tired of saving the realm, we would happily welcome your assistance here in the backyard on a permanent basis. I jest, of course.
Aerith would be very proud of me, chat.
A few more of these, and the Deadlands will seem less dead.
These flowers are beautiful. Pity we have to boil them all down to make medicine.
Eventually, we won't have to.
A trader from across the sea once told me that on the continent they play music for their crops. Would you like that, Martel?
Look at that, chat. Actually changing the world one step at a time. Yeah, that's what I said. I said Aerith, didn't I? What did I say? Wait, did I say Aerith? No, I definitely said Aerith. I remember. Oh, so sorry, Chucky. I was like, did I not say Aerith? Clive is definitely Trevor Belmont. Yeah, Belmont, yeah. Every time he talks, Mitch, yeah. Every time he curses and he's like, fuck! I'm like, yeah, that's Trevor. Like, every single time he curses, I'm like, yeah. I'm shocked I don't have a whip. He does have strong Castlevania vibes, absolutely. Absolutely.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Master Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince? We were to dine together, or so I was going to suggest, before he vanished, that is. I suppose now I'll just have to ask the Bard.
I don't even know if she's a hopeless romantic. I don't know if that's the right phrase for what she's doing, you know? Because she's just like looking for people. She's just looking for somebody, which I get it. I get it, chat. Yes, so Trevor Belmont or Catwoman, correct. You can't be both. I might need a PS6 for all those whip effects, yeah. Physics, yeah. Bro, God, Castlevania was so sick. Are we getting another season of Castlevania, or is it done? The Man in Black, what is this, Westworld? Was it Johnny Cash? Wait, isn't it Johnny Cash who's the Man in Black, chat? Remind me. I know Westworld eventually that became one of the guys. But isn't that Johnny Cash, what he was known as? That's right, that's right. I kind of want to fight the Magus brothers. All right. Quiet Sands of Rosaria. Let's go do that, and then I think we'll be ready for main quest. Oh, that's very true, Rudy. They're the men in black, but neither one of them individually is the man in black. That is very correct. The men in black do exist. Oh my fucking god. Well, chat, where was I supposed to go? Chat, what did I just say? Freaking Men in Black reference made me forget. Oh, it was a Quiet Sands. Okay, yeah, it was over. Rudy! Oh, you almost had me, Rudy. You almost had me, sir. Impressive. Yes, Rudy, Kratos. The Men in Black song, I mean, the second one, like the nod your head like this was okay. But the Men in Black song is legitimately one of the sickest, right? And the music video was dope too.
Run like the wind.
Here comes Men in Black. Yeah, Rudy, that's exactly what happened. All right, boy. Torgo, you eat? Torgo, have you tried human meat yet? Let me tell you. You thought the antelope bones were nutritious. I guarantee you.
Straight home now.
Let's talk to his friends. Okay, that's a cool looking group. What's up, Magus brothers? Magus brothers? You guys related to the Magus sisters? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna kill you all the same. Well, that was interesting.
But not for long.
All right, let's have some fun, chat. Let's have some fun. Eat, Torgo. Ooh, impressive. Sorry, my friends. Oh, that was not fair. Oh, I dodged it, but he dodged into it. You know what? You know what? Worlds will frickin' burn, chat. Show them true despair, Clive. Well done. What, you think I'm afraid of you? Okay, I won't lie. That was a good hit, my friends. You have my respect. Nice hit, dude. Got the parry. Let's freaking go, chat. Eat, Torgal, eat. On you stay, bitch. Gotta love it, chat. Right? The riposte actually does not let me. But that'll let me. I'll see you in the next dimension. Let's frickin' go. Oh, that was great, chat. That was fun. That was quite fun. Oh. They will never be seen again. Level 40, not bad, chat. Not bad.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Did you just quote Apocalypse from the movie? Chat, you notice how I killed them so that their weapons would fall near each other. So they would die together. When they wake up in the afterlife, they would know. Thank you guys for the GGs. That was actually really fun. I gotta remember that the Titan parry, the riposte I get with it doesn't actually let me interrupt attacks with like to become another parry. I actually have to interrupt them with an attack if I want to actually like parry them, F them up. I always forget it, so I just do the riposte. But it can be canceled into another parry, so it's not like that big a deal, yeah. Did you enjoy that human meat, Torgal? Good boy, good boy. Wait, where? Come here. Come here.
When did you get so big?
Good thing no one asked for prisoner. Which hunts have I done? If you want Sphinxy, I can go show you. Hold on. Let me head back to the hideout. Because there are a few more that I need to do. We have the level 50 one that I'm not going to do yet, but... Oh, somebody sent me a letter? Okay.
Cole said it was an army of Akatosh.
So... Yeah, so I've done all of those, but I have... Okay, so... Hill to Die On, Soul Stingers, Grimokin, Dread Comet, and the Man in Black. So I've done all of them except for 5. Yeah, I met the dragon by accident, Sphinxy. Yeah, I was level like 30 or like 32, and it just happened to I just happened to like go to a spot and see it. Okay. Chat, give me 1 sec. Yeah, I kind of want to fight him, but you got the mods have made me better. There was a time, chat, where I would literally if I were like level 1 and I ran into a level 50 enemy, I would just fight it till I beat it. The mods have trained me to not do that anymore. But we are level 40. I feel like I could do it at level 40. But I'm not like, there's no rush to do it. He is still level 50. So maybe I'll do it after our next swath of main story quest, right? You know, you did it at 43, level 40. You can pull anything off. That's true, and also I'm a god, so that does help. I mean, chat, if you want me to go fight him, I will. But I feel like what I would like to do, is some main story.
Come to claim your just desserts.
Yeah, we need about 70 more. Okay. Talisman of Priming sounds like when I become Ifrit. So it sounds like a limit break talisman. I'm very curious to see what that's about.
Come again. I may have more for
Don't
you.
do it, RJ. You know me well. What's up, Katra? How you doing? Yeah. Maybe I'll do it in a little bit. Like not right now. I still need 4,800 points to master lightning bolt and get it back. Dios mio, chat. It's quite a lot. You did have 41 in a cave with a box of scraps. Such a great movie, Iron Man. Okay. Let's head to the Ironworks, chat. Oh, here. Let's let this rock, and then I'll take a quick break, and then we'll continue. There's a good-looking ship, right?
Are we right, Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise!
These are the voyages.
And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
The USS Enterprise. Its ongoing mission.
What do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
That he's a mama's boy.
Only what the bards sing. And he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last
nerd.
We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
I mean, it was.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Mid, I'm not allowed to say that. This is a pretty powerful team, though, right?
With me.
Boys are back in town. All right. They can control the Akashic, right?
Here they come.
Oh, they are hungry, chat. Let's feed them defeat. That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Hey, first kill goes to me. Anyone cut a rager?
I'll take care of these fuckers.
I'll have you know, Earthbreaker here. One struck clear into the heart of every man in
Okay, that wasn't fair. I was laughing. That wasn't fair. Hurry up. F it. I don't have time to wait around. Joshua's trying to steal my kills. I can tell. Yeah, I saw Joshua. He was like, I'm taking the kills. They're mine.
How are we doing, Min? I thought you said that ship was fast.
Got you. Yeah, I'm not gonna let them upgrade anybody here. Let's do it.
Oh?
Much better.
Alive in 20 summers. Come on then. Which of you are concentrating Ogre Killer next? I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Did I just get hit? You little bitch. Beautiful. Oh, there you are. Sorry, my friend. Not today. Let's go ham, chat. Got him. Let's go. Got your friends right behind you. Torgal, eat. Good boy, Torgal. Yeah, everybody just get him. Nice break, bro. I'll give you credit for that, but kneel before your god. Shoryuken, chat. Torgal, kill. Let's go. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Oh, chat, that was great. No, because I was just like, Torgal, kill him. And Torgal was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, that is true. That was the lowest dagger damage.
That was easy enough.
There must be a record.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive.
Wait. What was that? What? I killed you, bish.
But I thought he was...
We did see, like, ether around him.
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Like friggin' Benedicta and her... Oh. Wait, an Odin creation was that strong?
Have you no normal enemies?
I'm sorry, Uncle. Oh, chat. Oh, chat.
Up for another round?
Oh, chat.
Right, Lord Rosfield. My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner.
Let's have some fun.
No matter, heads will roll all the same. Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
Oh, dude.
Engine's dead slow ahead!
Oh, dude. All right, gentlemen.
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not
Be careful.
blood that runs through an edgy's veins. These foes
I
will
completely
not fall,
forgot your moves.
but they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe.
What that? I want to just get by. I just want to get it up to like level 4.
How long are we meant to keep this up?
3 will have to do.
As long as it takes. Unless you have a
Beautifully done, Clive. Beautifully done. Yeah, I see him. That impulse move is so good at interrupting enemies, though. Just gotta make sure everybody's okay, chat. Beautiful. Yes.
Wait for my signal.
Nice hit. Let's go for it. High power. I'll take it. Oh, chat. Don't you love when you get a parry? Beautiful. Beautiful. Uncle! Uncle, get on the ship! Yeah. Nice flourish, Joshua. Gav. Oh. You two get out of here, man. Yeah, get out of here. Whew. Can't let anything happen to Uncle Byron or Gav, chat. I don't know if Uncle Byron can make that. Oh, he did! Well done, Uncle. Well done. Executioner indeed. Come on, Clive. Come to me! Michael Jordan! Oh, that would kill you if you follow. Oh, you caught it! That's what I would do. Come to me, Michael Jordan. We did it! Well done, chat. Well done. Yeah, we made it. We made it.
Now, mate!
Oh, those are some cool looking engines. I was hoping she was making an airship, but that might take a bit more time, right? Like a little bit more time.